Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. Glory to word and glory to sound. Glory to the eye of the living eye, Eli, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. And I was glad when they said unto I and I, Come, let I and I trot up into the house of the living eye, Eli, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. I and I feet must stand within thy gates, O Ethiopia. Ethiopia is built as an ancient city that is compact together. Whether the tribes go up, the tribes of the Almighty Eli, Selassie, King Rastafari, unto the testimony of Isis. To give thanks and praises unto the name of the living eye, Eli, Selassie, Jah Rastafari. For there the eye have set the thrones of judgment to judge men, thrones of the house of the great King David. And I will pray for the love of Ethiopia, and may I and I prosper that love the eye. So love be within I and I hearts, and prosperity within I and I palaces. As for I and I brethren, and I and I sister, and I companion's sake, I and I will now say, love be within I and I, because of the house of the Almighty I, Jah, Rastafari. I and I must seek the eye good. Eli, Selassie, Jah, Rastafari. And let these words of I and I mouth, and this the meditation of I and I heart, let it ever prove humble and acceptable in thy sight, O Jah, Rastafari, I and I strength, and I Redeemer, the eye who long live and reign forever and ever. Cause the light of the eye divine countenance to shine upon I, that I may be free from I and I enemies, this time and even and forever, to the power of the Almighty I, Jah, Rastafari. I. This is Rastafari rising, black people. Hold tight, more fire burn. Heart. Eli, Rastafari. Greetings and a highly salute, Jah, Rastafari. Highly salute to each and every one, all the sons and all the daughters, all the matriarchs and the patriarchs, babes and sucklings, those born and those yet to be born. And I greet the eye in the most highly name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile I, Selassie I, Jah, Rastafari. I and I is Rastafari Rising, and I am your host this Iowa, Ras Hamlock, and I will be seated up with the eye and the eye, this blazing Iowa of another burning Iowa of Rastafari Rising. Eli, Selassie. Greetings of perfect peace and love, and I give thanks that I can be here another night with I and I, as I and I reason upon things touching upon Rastafari, nationally, internationally, outernationally, Rastafari. Eyes is I, blessed, one perfect love. As I and I forward within this light, within the same integrity, I and I cite it most fitting every time that I and I will go forward with some word, sound, and power from His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, Jah Rastafari, each and every time. These words, sound, and power will be coming from His Majesty's autobiography, Haile Selassie I. It is the preface to His Majesty's autobiography, My Life and Ethiopia's Progress, Rastafari. This was written covering the years of 1892 up until 1937. This is the preface to His Majesty's autobiography, and I will give thanks that I will sip upon these words. Haile Rastafari. A house built on granite and strong foundations, not even the onslaught of pouring rains, gushing torrents and strong winds will not be able to be pulled down. Rastafari. You see, a house built on granite and strong foundation, not even the onslaughts of pouring rain and gushing torrents, the strong winds will not be able to be pulled down this house. Some people have written the story of my life, representing as truth from what in fact derives from ignorance, error, or envy. But they cannot shake the truth from its place, even if they attempt to make others believe it. At this hour, when I have found occasion and time to write the story of my life, I preface my writing by presenting the following prayer to my Creator, and then continue this work. Haile Rastafari. So this is His Majesty's prayer. O Lord Almighty, in whom there is no weakness, eternal, in whom there is no transience, in admiring your work as well as your judgments, a created being, even after much searching, cannot fathom them, except to a limited extent. It is a subtle secret which a creature, even after much exploring, cannot know, but which you alone know, why in the immediate past as well as now you have made the Ethiopian people, from the ordinary man to the emperor, sink in a sea of distress for a time, and why you have made the Italian people, up to its king, swim in a sea of joy for a time. Since no creature created in your image and in your pattern gives us hope that everything he begs of you will be done for you, until that day you sever his soul from his body. We beseech you that Ethiopia shall not remain with her freedom extinct and prostrate under an alien rule, so that the mouth of her peoples be silenced for the fear of a foreign governor, but rather that you will save them by your deeds of kindness, lest they remain with their hearts oppressed through being deprived of their own Ethiopian ruler, who led them through towards civilized